Hardcore Henry is directed by Ilya Naishala, and there is no way I pronounced that one correctly. And it is a somewhat unique film, as its main concept is the fact that this is literally a first-person shooter game on film, as a film. It looks and feels exactly like a standard FPS. To be honest, the only main difference is the fact that in a standard FPS you probably have more downtime than this film actually has. There's no unnecessary cutscenes in this film with exposition or plot. All the plot is explained in literally the first 2 minutes of the film. You are Henry, you have been brought back to life by your wife as a cyborg, who is then kidnapped by the baddie. Go get her. Simple as that. Genuinely. Simple as that, really. It does warrant, however, the camera work and the way this is shot really do warrant praise, to be honest. For no small part, because this is the first film ever, for me anyway, that shaky cam is genuinely necessary. Shaky cam is used because of course it is, but it is used well, and it makes sense that the film uses shaky cam. And a combination of the first person perspective and the shaky cam gives an absolutely unique way for action to be brought to the screen. I genuinely think this film is totally, I've never seen a film shot like this and done like this. It really did an excellent job of bringing the action to its audience in a really vibrant way. I'm not going to make it sound like you feel like you're in the film, because you don't. It's still not anything like that. We're not in virtual reality or anything, not yet anyway. But it was a genuinely unique, and it really worked to bring the action to its audience in a really new and really vibrant way. And that's what this film is about. Action, action, a bit more action, and Sharlto Copley. Sharlto Copley, I will freely admit, I love that man. I absolutely love Sharlto Copley, mainly because he so clearly gives absolutely zero fucks at all. He is so clear in pretty much every film he does. He's so clearly having a great time doing what he's doing, and this one is no different. He is great in it. His acting is fantastic, and he really does get to flex his acting muscles. Let's just say that. I'm not gonna say anything more than that about his role in this film, but he really does get to flex those acting muscles. And he obviously isn't Henry, because you're Henry, but he is our main guy outside Henry and outside our baddie. But I loved him. I think Sharlto Copley is fantastic. The other thing to talk about, I suppose, is the plot, because the plot in this film, if you think about it for more than 30 seconds, it's not that the plot isn't there, although it's wafer thin, which it is. It actively doesn't actually make any sense. The plot in this film, literally, if you think about it at all in terms of what happens when, actively makes no sense whatsoever. The thing is, in this sort of film, I just don't care. There's plot holes, and absolute just canyon-sized plot holes in this film, crater-sized plot holes in this film, and I don't give a shit. In a lot of films, I would care. And in a lot of films, I would pick it apart and pick the film apart for it. But in this, because it's so obvious that the film doesn't care, the people who made it don't care, neither do I. This film was made purely for the action, and purely to bring the action to us in the best way possible. And the plot is there solely as an excuse, no matter how bad or how flimsy or how nonsensical. The plot is there purely to bring us, to jam in as much action as possible in 95 minutes. And in that respect, this film is a complete success.